Hello there and welcome back. More specifically, welcome to a week in my life vlog, which has not happened in quite some time on my channel, but I am traveling this week to present at an EdTech conference, and I always get asked what that process looks like, so I figured this was the perfect opportunity to take you along with me. That way you can see for yourself. It is Monday. I leave tomorrow morning. In fact, I just checked in for my flight. So Tuesday will be a full travel day. I present Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And after my last session on Friday, I go straight to the airport and fly home. So it will be a busy week, but the good news is today is pretty laid back. I purposefully got a majority of my tasks done leading into this week so that today I can just focus on all the things I need to do before traveling.
Let me be your traveling pants.
So obviously I need to finish packing. You know I've already started that process. I mean, if you've been here at all, you know that that's already taken place. But also all the little things like shaving my legs, painting my nails, and just getting my life together. I need to get in bed early because I'm getting up early tomorrow. And I do need to go to the gym and train because I'm taking tomorrow as a rest day instead of today. But I did want to show you some of my packing essentials. First of all, anytime I travel, I create a note on my notes app with all of the information in one place rather than having to check my calendar and my emails and trying to collect all the confirmation numbers and dates and times. I put it in one note. So I have information about my departing flight, the hotel, the conference, my sessions, my returning flight, and then all the things that I need to pack, which I have already been collecting things because I am packing not only like my clothes and my toiletries, but also things for the conference and my session, which I love these suitcases. I've shared about them before. They were on Amazon, they were cheap, but they've held up amazing, and they have these two different sections. So I'm trying to keep mostly presentation stuff over here and then like personal stuff over here. So I've already put my clothes into my packing cubes, which if you're not packing with packing cubes, I'm sorry, but you're doing it wrong. So we're good to go there. I've got jewelry and toiletries, but I need to move my electronics because I've shared about this organizer before as well. I love it. It keeps all my cords in place. However, I'm currently trying to stuff it full and I still have all of these like dongles and clickers and a backup clicker that I use when I present that will not fit in there. Plus like my laptop charger, and because I'm vlogging, I need to have camera batteries. So I just ordered on Amazon this larger one. So it still has the cord organizer, but it also has this section here and you can put in the dividers. So I need to move all the cords into there. Let's talk about carry-on real quick. So this is just my vlog camera case. I have a snack bag. I always bring snacks. I don't always bring this many snacks, but I'm not sure what the food arrangement is going to be like, and I don't want to eat a majority of my meals out. I want to be able to eat in my room, but I know my room only has a refrigerator. It does not have a microwave, so I'm somewhat limited. So I packed protein bars because those are easy. I have tuna packets, which are a great source of protein, and they don't have to be refrigerated or microwaved. I can just eat them out of the pouch. And then I also have bagged up oats and protein powder, which I can mix with water and put in the fridge and have in the morning for breakfast, which I also pack. Y'all are gonna think this is so extra. I have utensils, so like a fork, spoon, and knife, because I think these are made for camping, which I have never done, but I wanna be able to eat in my room and I don't wanna have to use a bunch of like plastic silverware because that's wasteful. So other than that, I have this little travel plug that I've shown before, but it allows me to plug in multiple USB and other plugs. So I love that adapter. I've got like a sweatshirt, a hat. A hat is always essential when traveling, along with fuzzy socks because my feet get cold, and when I'm in a hotel room, I prefer to have fuzzy socks on. I have like this little organizer for all of my like supplements, and I have ibuprofen because I always get headaches when I present. I have a travel scale to to track my food only because I am a couple of weeks out from a powerlifting meet. So I have to be mindful of that. This is something new. So I always travel Southwest and I love Southwest. However, a few weeks ago, all the issues they were having with bags put a little bit of fear into me. And typically when I present, I always carry my materials on, but there's no way I can fit everything I need for this trip because it's several days in a carry-on and I don't want to have 2 bags. So I am gonna check my bag, but I got an Apple AirTag to put inside so that way I can at least know where my bag is if something happens. Then on this side, you can't really see, but I have all of my presenting materials. So I bring this like Bluetooth speaker because I always like to have music playing. These are wiki sticks for one of my sessions, and this zipper bag just came from Amazon to keep it organized. And then I have a big packing cube with all the rest of my materials. I'll go through this a little bit more once we get there, but I am presenting a session on green screens, and that's what a majority of the materials are for. But I also have like an extension cord because you never know what the plug situation is gonna be like. So I just need to magically fit all of this in the suitcase because on top of this, I also have to pack some of my lifting gear because I have 2 training sessions to get in while I'm gone. So I need to pack my belt, my squat shoes, and my knee sleeves. I'm a little skeptical that it's all gonna fit, but we're gonna make it work. Here's your Ember content for the vlog, since she will not be in the rest. I'm gonna miss you. Oh, does that mean you're gonna miss me too? Or you just want a treat? I am en route to the airport. Shout out to Billy for being my chauffeur. A, so that I don't have to pay for parking, and B, so that I don't have to go find my car in the parking lot in the dark when I get home on Friday, because I had a slightly traumatic experience once getting back from a PD at midnight, and I was just wandering around the parking lot by myself crying because I couldn't find my car. Meanwhile, Billy had gotten on a flight, so there was no one here to come rescue me. 0 out of 5 stars. Do not recommend. But my first flight today is from Austin to Nashville. I have a short layover, and then Nashville to Detroit, which is my final destination. I have made it to Detroit. More importantly, my bag with all my presentation materials made it safely to Detroit. But I am curious, are you team live out of the suitcase or unpack as soon as you get to the hotel room? Which obviously is me. If it's only for one night, I'll live out of the suitcase, it's fine. But we're here for several nights, so got everything unpacked. I need to go to the fitness center, scope out what's available so I can communicate that with my coach. And then I need some food. I'm very hungry. Ideally, I want to find like a little market grocery store like right around here so I can grab some things and have it here in the room. But otherwise, conference starts tomorrow. Not sure if this counts as a grocery haul, but I did want to show you the types of things I grab when I travel. There was not a full-fledged grocery store around, but I did find this little city mart. So I grabbed this power bowl for dinner tonight. There is a microwave down in the lobby. And then for the next few days, either lunches or dinners, I got these microwave rice packs along with some canned chicken breast, And then gravy. Again, we were limited, but it's fine. It'll work. I also got some Greek yogurts as a source of protein and some Fiber One bars. Since I'm not getting in a lot of veggies, these will help me supplement my fiber. I also got some peaches as just an easy little snack, or I can have it with breakfast or at nighttime, you know, whenever. And speaking of snacks, had to get some goldfish and then some mini Nilla wafers because I always love small size snacks. It is Wednesday. Here's the result of my overnight oats. They're not pretty, but you know, they get the job done. For the conference today, which as I said that I realized I haven't even told you what the conference is that I'm here for. I have been saying it as MACUL, but I have since realized people here call it MACUL, and I just wasn't part of that party to know, but it stands for Michigan Association of Computer Users in Learning. It's essentially an ed tech conference here in Michigan, and today is all workshop sessions. So I am doing a 2-hour workshop, which is the longest of all of my sessions, all about green screens, because I think green screens are something a lot of people, and especially teachers, think are really complicated, but in reality, it's very simple. So my session is called Lights, Camera, Engagement, How to Elevate Video Creation Experiences for Students. And there's not really a theme besides it's like movie recording, you know. So of course I got myself a director's hat on Amazon. I like to always have something to play into a theme. It just makes me excited. So that will be going on my head, but we're gonna wait until we get there. And then I did want to show you, I have this new clicker. It's very, very similar to my old clicker. As you can tell, this is now my backup clicker, but this one, not only is it rechargeable, but it also has the availability to use like the mouse piece on it. So you can turn the mouse on and then be able to like click with it, which I think is super handy. So I will have this linked for you if you're looking for a new clicker. In terms of green screen supplies, I brought green screens. I have, I think, 6 different green screens. These are on Amazon. It's basically just green fabric, but it's meant to hang. They're like $10. They're not very expensive. Keep in mind, you don't have to use like fabric. You can use green paper. I will have to do a future video on green screens. These are meant to like hang them, but I don't think they're gonna work for what's available. So I have gaffer's tape and I also have painter's tape to be able to attach it. I have some things of green Play-Doh because you can use objects that are green as well. So instead of projecting it onto the background, you could project the image or video onto like the Play-Doh. So I'm gonna show them that. And then in here, I have like green straws. So if students are gonna make like little props and things like out of paper or whatever, they can tape it to this and be able to like hold it almost like a puppet. And this will blend into the background. I also have green file folders because these are a great option for like smaller, like individual size green screens. Students can have it just on their desk. And then I have like green construction paper and some things like that. So instead of carrying the entire packing cube over, I think that might look ridiculous. My plan is to hopefully reconsolidate it into my backpack. And the actual conference space is about a half a mile away. I know they have shuttles tomorrow and Friday, but I don't think there's any shuttles today. So I'm gonna walk. Not that a half a mile is a far distance. I can do that. It's the cold. It is currently 26 degrees, and considering it was like 90 in Texas this past weekend, it's fine. We're gonna put on layers. All will be well, but I'm gonna try to grab some clips while I'm there. I'll be busy, so you know, we'll just see what happens. But otherwise, I will check in after and let you know how it went. We're just gonna be doing all of our vlog clips here on the floor because frankly, I don't feel like holding the camera, but it's like 3:45-ish. I just got back to my room. I feel so much better now that I have like scoped out the conference. Maybe you can relate to this, maybe you can't, but when I go to a new place, I overanalyze everything and I feel very uncomfortable until I know exactly where I need to go, where the closest bathroom is. I just don't like feeling out of place or uncomfortable.
I'm never uncomfortable.
Figured out the walking route to the conference center. I know the doors to go into. I obviously found the room I presented in today, but I also found the room I'm presenting in the next 2 days, found the closest bathrooms, obviously got registered. I feel so much better, but my session went really well. I feel like planning PD and presenting PD is a lot like planning lessons to teach specifically for observations. Leading into it, you're worried about all the things that could go wrong, like the timing and is the technology gonna work? Are my directions clear enough? But thankfully there were no issues. The timing went great. I got a lot of great feedback. Because again, I never want people to feel disappointed. I don't want people to be overwhelmed, but I want them to get a good amount of information. But I got good feedback. I feel good. I used to get super nervous before I presented, but I was not nervous at all before that last session, which maybe isn't a good thing. I don't know. Who even is this person? But I feel good. I need to go to the gym because I have 2 training sessions to get in while I'm here. One I'm doing today, one I'm doing tomorrow. I'm nervous about that too because I'm going to a gym I've never been to before, but it'll be fine if I can tackle it just one step at a time. All will be well. The rest of the night is gonna be spent in bed, just decompressing, relaxing, and getting ready for day 2. Welcome to the part of the vlog where it gets repetitive because my schedule today is very similar to yesterday. I have 2 sessions today and 2 sessions tomorrow. They're each 1 hour long and they're all part of my Putting the Tech in Teach series, so they're kind of related. Today I'm doing one on 3 ways to use Google Slides with students and 3 ways to use Google Forms with students. Currently, it's about 8:15. I need to eat my oats, walk over to the conference center, which I'm gonna wear my Converse over, and then change into heels. That just seems like a better idea. My first session is from 10 to 11. I have a podcast interview at 11:50, and my second session is from 1 to 2, and then I will walk back and go to the gym. So I'm not sure how much footage I'm gonna get over there. These sessions are less like with the green screens, you know, they had time where they were really working. This is more of me just kind of showing the steps of creating these different things on the different platforms. So it's less for me to grab footage wise, but I'll see what I can do. Hello and welcome back to Floor Vlogs. I am your host, Michelle Emerson. I am all done for the day. Both of my sessions went great, as did the interview. The only issue, and it's really more of just a me issue, because it is a large room, my clicker, and I've tried both clickers, there are certain areas where it doesn't respond because I'm too far away and I have to like run up to the front of the room, but it's fine. We made it work. I am gonna pat myself on the back, which I don't do often enough at least, but I've been reflecting, and one thing I've really improved with when it comes to presentations is my timing. I used to be so bad at timing. Either I went too fast and would finish super early, or I'd be crammed on time and like rushing at the end, neither of which is good, but I've gotten much better. My first session, I kid you not, to the minute I finished exactly when I was supposed to. I was like, all right, Michelle, I don't know where this came from, but I'm not mad about it. So that feels good. It's just no different than teaching. You have to find those glimmers and those areas of improvement, and then also target the areas that you want to continue to improve on. So I'm gonna go to the gym, continue the reflection process, and then we're gonna see where the night takes us. It might take us to a Detroit style pizza place, or I might get pizza delivered because eating pizza in bed sounds glorious. But food will be involved either way. And then tomorrow, I will probably only check in with you one more time because I'm going straight from the conference to the airport to fly home. And y'all already know what an airport looks like, you know? I don't need to show you that again, but I will definitely let you know how my sessions go tomorrow. In my head, that transition was so much cooler because I thought the sun would be rising, but no, it is still dark outside. I had to get up at 5:30 this morning, but I'm all packed up, ready to head over to the conference center. I have 2 more sessions today, 3 ways to use Google Sheets with students, and then how to use Padlet to teach, engage, assess, collaborate, and make learning hands-on. And then I'm leaving straight from there to head to the airport. Oh, and am I wearing the same thing I wore yesterday? Yes, don't come for me. I had to pack light, and honestly, this is just my favorite presentation outfit. You know that outfit where you just feel good when you put it on? That is this. So we are re-wearing it and just crossing our fingers that no one notices, or at least no one says anything.
Come on, it's a casual social outfit.
Final check-in. Conference is all done. It went well. The only issue was one QR code that I had incorrect. I forgot to change it out, which there were like 35 different QR codes between my 5 sessions. So I'll take that as a win. Otherwise, everything went well. I'm obviously now at the airport, getting ready to fly home. I'm connecting through Chicago. So I think I have a short flight from Detroit to Chicago and then a little bit longer flight from Chicago to Austin. But I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. So if you enjoyed just seeing the behind the scenes, please give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button and notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. As always, thank you for watching. I love you so much. Don't forget to put your positive pants on, and I will catch you in the next one.